Welcome back inside the Bonfire Studios North. As always, I'm Ken Oda. Joining me for the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show is Peter Theodos. And for those who are tuning in for the first time for the virtual playoffs, this is a pregame show as we get you ready for the virtual Robertson Cup Game 4 between the Toros and the Aberdeen Wings. Wings lead the series 2-1, so a must-win. Peter, any thoughts before we bring in our guest here?
No, just a huge game for the Warthogs, as we've been dubbed. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen, as a lot of people are tuning in right now. A lot of people from both the Toros page, both your Facebook and my Facebook page. So welcome to everyone. This has been a lot of fun.
And if you have questions for our guest, who we'll bring in now is Toros forward Jay Buchholz. If you have questions for him, feel free to throw them up on Twitter or in the comments here on the Facebook. Jay, welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
A weird situation for everyone involved, but how much are you and the rest of the boys paying attention to this virtual Robbie?
A lot of us are watching, we text the group chat. I think most of us are watching,
Hang on a second, Jay. I don't think we got audio on you yet.
Yeah, sounds good.
There we go.
There we go.
Now we go.
Hello?
Sorry, go ahead. We asked you how much are you and the guys paying attention to this?
Yeah, we're watching quite a bit. We text in the group chat, give each other crap if one of us takes a penalty or something, but, we're having fun with it.
First and foremost, Nana's saying hi. Miss Helen's on, too.
Hi, Nana.
So, how cool, aside from how much you guys are paying attention, how cool is it for you to see yourself represented in the video game and then to get that game-winning goal in game one?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think everyone grows up playing NHL, and you always dream to have your own player, and you make your own player in the game. But, yeah, it's pretty cool seeing that, and especially wearing a Toros uniform. But, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Warthogs uniform.
Warthog, yeah. But, yeah, it was good getting that game winner. Nice pass from Clevin and Armstrong Kincaid. So just had to tap it in.
Now, what have you been doing during all this where everyone's pretty much stuck at home? What have you been doing to stay busy and keep from going crazy?
Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. I spent a lot of time with my dad and sister, eating dinner and lunch a lot. But other than that, I'm kind of just playing Xbox, hanging out, do a little workouts downstairs. But other than that, just hanging out.
I was about to say, you better say you're doing some workouts, or you might have been getting a text from Marty this evening.
Yeah, I know.
Now, what with the off season coming up, what would your normal off season routine look like, and will this change that at all?
Yeah, I know Clevin and I, we have a coach. We do stick handling, shooting, a lot of workouts in the summer. But, with the gyms closing, I think it's going to be tough to really get a lot of good workouts in. And I think we kind of just have to be creative and just really keep pushing this summer.
Have you looked at all at how many guys from this roster can come back? And I know you guys have already met some of the tendered players, like the Strindon kid who skated a couple games.
Yeah.
Have you looked ahead to next year yet?
Yeah, I think quite a few guys are. I think we have mostly 9 or so forwards returning, and all defense besides Skinner. But I think if everyone returned, I think we'd have a pretty good team. But I think only time will tell for that.
Yeah. Usually you guys would have camps and stuff over the summer as a chance to get together. We don't know if or when camps are going to happen. How much of an advantage do you think it'll be if most of the guys do come back to have that group that already has that chemistry, when a lot of teams won't be able to necessarily rebuild through camps like they have in the past?
Yeah, I think we definitely have a lot of advantage, with the tight group we had this year. And, I think everyone really worked well together. I think it would kick our season off right away. And I think we'd really get on a roll right away.
What was one of with the season obviously ending quickly, you guys didn't get to do playoffs or anything like that, but what was one thing that really stuck out to you this year playing at the juniors level?
I think it was a lot faster, and I know I played in Canada last year, but the North American Hockey League is a lot faster. You got top end guys from line 1 to line 4 that are playing Division I hockey in the next few years, and it really pushed me this year, and I'm glad I made that step up here.
Was there one specific game, instant, line, or moment that stuck out to you that was either your favorite or one that really showed you what this league was all about?
I think you brought this up last week or the last pregame show with the Bismarck game when we killed off a big penalty at the end of the game. And
The 6-on-3?
Yep. The fans really got into it. That place got really loud, and I think that really pumped up the guys a lot. And it's awesome playing like that, and just having the fans get into the games. It's just a lot of fun seeing that.
You represented the Toros at Top Prospects this year. I know usually the last couple of months, the last month of the regular season plus the playoffs is a huge recruiting period. You didn't get that. Unfortunately, the 20-year-olds didn't get that as well. But have you been talking to schools at all during this break? And I know there was some interest before you left town. Is that something that you're any closer to making a decision on?
No, nothing so far. But next year I plan on coming back and hoping to have a big year and just see how that goes.
We're also doing the dash auctions throughout the summer. Have there been any talk about between the guys about certain items that have been posted?
No, we haven't really talked about it much, but I know a lot of my family, aunts, uncles, everyone's really bidding on that, so I think that's pretty cool.
Is there any competitiveness in the locker room, not just during this dash auction, but when we do the jersey auctions and stuff during the season? Do guys pay attention to how much their jersey goes for, and is there any kind of competitiveness in the locker room over that?
I wouldn't really say competitiveness, but I think it's pretty cool seeing. I think Nestor's what jerseys do we have against the Wilderness?
Yeah, those energy appreciation ones. Yeah.
Yep, I know. I think his went up pretty well, but no, we don't really have that big of a competitiveness.
Was there any specific opponent that you, when you got to the rink, whether it was a home game or an away game, that you were extra pumped up to play for or play against this year?
I think Aberdeen. I think right from the get-go I had pretty good games against them, and I always seem to play well against them. But it's even for the whole team. It's a really good rivalry we got going on with them, and every game we want to win no matter what.
Speaking of Aberdeen, they're the matchup in these virtual playoffs. There's a good chance they would have been a matchup in the actual playoffs had those happened. How do you feel this year a playoff series would have went? How do you feel they matched up? I'm not expecting you to sit here and say, oh, we would have won in 3 or lost in 5 or whatever. But how do you think we matched up overall for a series?
I think it would have been tight. We proved that we could play with them all year, and it's just a matter of fact if we showed up or not. But playoff hockey is very different, and I think everyone would have been pumped, ready, and play. So I think it would have been a close series.
We talked about how many guys we have coming back, but talk about the group of 20-year-olds that we're losing. You mentioned Nestor already. I know you're tight with OC as well. Skin's not a 20-year-old, but he's going off to school early. Benny going off to school early. Nick Armstrong Kincaid's a 20-year-old. Villy as well, another D1 guy. We are going to lose a decent group of guys. What did those guys mean to you personally and to the team?
They mean a lot. Those are a lot of guys, everyone looks up to, and they lead in the locker room. They lead by example on ice. They're great guys to have around, and, we're really going to miss them next year.
Is there a specific memory you have about any of those guys that you'd want to share? Maybe either a good memory, or if you want to embarrass them, I'm not going to stop you from doing that either.
I don't know. I can't think of too many off my top of the head, but there's sure a lot in the locker rooms or bus rides or hotel trips.
With these virtual playoffs going on, obviously it is through NHL 18. Was there a specific opponent, because I know it was big on the bus, that you liked playing against?
I liked playing OC. He thought he was pretty good, but I think I'm a little better. But I didn't like playing Clevin at all. He's got my number for sure.
Just like he had just about everyone's number on the actual ice this year.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you worked out with Clev in the summer. You knew him before you got to Minot. Were you expecting the season he had out of him?
Yeah, I knew he had it in him. It took maybe 6 games for him to get a point right away, but we talked every day, and I just knew it was a matter of time before he got that first one that more points would keep rolling, and it showed.
All right, Jay. Well, thanks for coming in and killing some time with us. It's good to catch up with you, and I'm sure we'll be in touch over the summer. Have you on again via FaceTime here for Toros Weekly sometime down the stretch.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Jay. That is Jay Buchholz checking in on FaceTime as we get ready for Game 4 of these NAHL Virtual Robinson Cup playoffs.
We are still a few minutes away from Game 4 kicking off, so we'll run you through it again for fans who are just tuning in who missed the first couple of games of the series. Toros won Game 1, Aberdeen's won the next 2. All of these games are being simulated on NHL 18.
On an Xbox One.
On an Xbox One. Vinny Paracelli at the league did a great job. He put together all 16 playoff teams from the league. They're full rosters. So he's put those in. They built the playoff format in there. They're having the teams play each other and simulate the games. It's not scripted. There's no one controlling them. It is computer against computer, so it's not like Vinny's better than Alex in the league office, so they're giving the sticks to Vinny. It is just computer against computer. There's no real way to rig it. Obviously, it's not a 100% true representation of how games necessarily
Clevin would have had 8 points by now.
I'm
probably.
sure Clevin wouldn't have been held 3 games without a goal in the real playoffs. So, but nonetheless, a cool thing to do, something to help everyone kill time, and I hope fans are enjoying it. I hope they're enjoying us jumping on and doing these things. We've got some more fans checking in. Monica Hart, Wally Mock, and the Mock family. The crew at the Carbos, the Hyatts are checking in, and
Jonesy Anderson from Oklahoma.
Yeah,
thanks for tuning in, man.
Fans from all the way down in Oklahoma.
Well, it was really cool too.
For the Toros too.
Yeah, we were talking about the Dash auction. It's kind of been cool. I've been the one that's been shipping the stuff out of town, and we've gone to Oregon a couple of times, or we just sent one out to Oregon. We've gone to a couple different cities in Texas. So this is just really cool to see how people love junior hockey, and they're just wanting to collect anything and everything. I talked to a guy, he lived in Texas, and the week before he had won something on our Dash, he won something, unfortunately, on Bismarck's.
Okay.
But him and his wife were just collecting items, and they just love supporting junior hockey teams.
Well, we certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is cool to see how far the Toros reach is. You mentioned the fan in Oregon, fans down in Texas. We got a fan on the stream here in Oklahoma. I know we've picked up listeners in the past from Massachusetts, and especially once guys get traded a little bit or move around, all of a sudden billet families start tuning in, and I know it's fun seeing people check in from all over the country, and hopefully, the reason we're doing this and the reason we do it really all season long is we want the fans to have something in place that they can put down the stress of everyday life for a couple of hours and hopefully have a laugh or two and see a Toros win. But even if the Toros don't win, I think on the broadcast end, we try to put on a good show, whether it's Toros Weekly or the game broadcast.
Yeah. Speaking of Toros Weekly, we will be having Toros Weekly tomorrow. That is set for 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Almost said a.m. We're not doing that at 7:30 a.m.
No.
We are not. But the captain from the 2019-2020 season, Cole O'Connell, will be our guest for that show, and I'm excited to hear what he's up to.
I am as well. The 9th captain in Toros history. I'm also interested to see who the 10th will be. We'll see maybe if he has any predictions there.
Exactly.
Before we get to the game, it's 8 o'clock now, so the stream should be up any minute. I do want to take a moment to point out this shirt we have sitting between us, and I've got one on as well. The I Ask for Consent Sexual Assault Awareness Month put on by the My Not Domestic Violence Crisis Center. April 4th, we were supposed to have an event at the Mesa Arena to help them fundraise and spread awareness. That obviously, with all this going on, did not happen. They're doing their Domestic Violence Crisis Center's Sexual Assault Awareness Week on their social media. So fans, I encourage you to go check that out. And again, we apologize that we couldn't fulfill our commitment there to do the event on April 4th. But it looks like the game is up and running any moment. So hopefully the Toros can even up the series. I go back to 2018. The Toros were down 2-1 in that series to Aberdeen in the first round as the 4th seed. Went on and won games 4 in Minot and game 5 down in Aberdeen before making a run all the way to the championship game, which we lost 2-1 to the Shreveport Mudbugs. But a situation the real Toros have been in before. We'll see if the North Dakota Warthogs can follow suit.
And don't worry, I'm not going to say anything and jinx it this time. I learned my lesson in Game 3.
Alex Eisen of the Minot Daily News called you out on that,
too. He did, and I loved that out of him, honestly. But no, that was it's funny, too, because not only are we fully taking advantage of this,
full production, full game graphics, everything.
But they're also writing news articles and putting it in the paper. That's awesome. I'm loving that.
I think, to be honest, I think we're the only team in the league doing it. But I think the only way to have fun with this is to really lean in, go all in. So,
trying to shine a light on a dark situation, and this is something that's really been.
It gives us an excuse to get out of the house.
Exactly. Yeah. And we're trying to stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah, and a chance to talk to our fans again, which I love. That's my favorite part of the job is the interacting with Toro fans. As much as it's fun to watch hockey and get paid, for me, the most fun part of the job is interacting with the fans, whether it's on social media during a road game or in the building at the Mesa.
Nothing was better than getting stopped in one of my usual laps around the rink and having a fan stop me wanting to talk hockey. So it looks like
they're running a commercial now. That's new. But it is new, actually. It's the new, they just announced today the virtual scouting, an attempt to help teams out, especially with camps being delayed. So that commercial is done, and I think we're going to go over to the game now. We are. So Toros in the home cream sweaters, cream socks, cardinal red buckets, breezes, and gloves, a big red M on the front of the Warthog jerseys.
I don't know if that's our actual red, though. That's unfortunate. That's hard to duplicate.
They should be able to match it because it's the same red as the Arizona Coyotes, so they should be able to match it, but it does look a little bit darker than ours. Either way, we'll turn you over to virtual Doc and Eddie.
Rinkside we go now, and here is Ray Ferraro.
I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed when these two teams finish tonight. They are good hockey clubs. They're physical. They can score. They get great goaltending, and the difference between the two of them is sliver light.
We have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. I'm Mike Emmerich with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. This playoff game has started. Nicely received at the point. Scooped up. And down to Broda. As that point pass as well. North Dakota setting things up through the neutral zone. Pass cut, strong play. Up the wing and still with it. Into the attacking end. One-timer. That hit somebody. The Warhogs look to make a difference up the wing.
James loses that puck while faking in the offensive zone. He tried to do way too much there, Doc.
Shoots one. That hits somebody. Flies one to Irwin. Perfect centering pass. Great job on a cut pass. He's got this one, and they're after him. And he's held up against the boards. Picked up by Irwin. That's completed straight up to Russell. Sends to the point. Shoots one. Not tested much. Good pad save. Scooped up by Irwin. Laid on Bajuris. At the point with it. Sends it across the blue line. Point to point. Slides it to Juris. Heading down low. Sends it back the other way. And he gets it back. Pitch to Russell. Pass to the point. Pressure mounting here. Point to point. Skates out with it. Throws it to Irwin.
Well, the passing's
Point
been
to point
accurate.
pass.
I don't know that it's accomplishing anything, but it's been accurate.
Pearson.
Well, maybe not.
Nicely into the zone. Puck covered, whistle blown. Play is stopped, and so we have
I wonder what Marty's reaction was to all that.
The building is alive, but it's a nervous energy, Doc. I'm most interested to see how the home team defends their end of the ice, if there's any nervousness or not with their season on the line.
Always appreciate hearing what's going on down there, Ray. Stood up there. Kicked out of the scrum. Makes that play deep. On to Stinger.
Let's hope that there's lots more going to happen here other than what we've seen in the first part.
You can almost count that one, but no, what a save. A shot. Oh, that was close.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Venberg's going to the box. It's a tripping
or
line.
Venberg, as they're calling him, to the box.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
I understand, obviously, you
There's
can't go
always
in
a start
and
to
edit
your
every
power
single
play
player to
night,
make
and
them
this
look like
is
their
number
actual
one.
selves. So it's kind of funny to see
Good job
all their
tying the man
faces
up on
looking
the face-off.
exactly the
Teammate
same.
comes in.
It's like training
They
camp
must
all over
retreat
again.
and start back again. It's an onside play. They've taken the heat off again. The clock
It's
still
bad. I
moves.
usually don't know who the guys are off the ice until
Back
about
in the defensive
Halloween.
zone towards center ice.
How do you think I felt?
Up the wing still.
At least
with
there was some
possession
returners that
and
you
with
knew.
hope. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass
Heck, I didn't
just
even know
goes
your name
wide.
for a while.
I wasn't around much when you first got
That
here.
pass
That is also true.
thrown in. Bends puck to play, so he does. Back to the point. What a ripper! He had a great chance, but oh, what a stop!
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Oh, wonderful play! Wells able to step out and play it. South Dakota's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Slot shot, outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off. North Dakota's done a wonderful job of penalty killing, and so we're back even.
Well, they say everything can be a teaching moment for the coaches. There's a teaching moment. Let's go back to the drawing board about that power play.
Didn't handle it very well, free puck. North Dakota's carrying it up
I will
the
say
wing.
Aberdeen's power play in real life a little bit better than the one they've had here in
Muscled long,
the virtual
Bajuris.
world.
Oh, what a break. That
Warthog's
shot
penalty
hit
kill,
somebody.
though. Pretty darn accurate.
What a paddle aside. North Dakota's up the wing settling things. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Jack. Good work with the stick. Back in his defensive end to get it. And now it's directed to Connolly. Knocked right off the stick. Passing one off now to Ranta. Perfect pass. Stared him down and made the save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Got it right back. Nice tip of the pass. The wings through the neutral zone have control. One-timer. Moving it to Stinger. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Lets it go. Got a piece of it with the glove. A little under 9 minutes remaining here in the first period. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Flings it. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Passes to the slot. One-timer. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Gets across, looks over his options. On through the corner. With a strong wrist shot. Good chance. Denied. South Dakota's in possession and moving up the wing. Taken away. The Warhawks leave their own end. Puck is thrown to Harding. Looks from the corner. Front of the net. Chip to Crew. To the point it comes. One-timer. Looking to Versey. Gains the blue line. Propelled to Murphy. Gotten quickly back. Loose puck due to the play by Harding. The battle for the puck, and he can't
Harding
get free.
is Hargindegi.
Good job with the stick. Directing that
It's a
one to
solid
Crew.
guess.
Up the wing, moving along. Mashed in. Freezes play.
Wasberg with 4 assists.
Beat him on that one. Nice tip of the pass. Slid to Connaughton. Pass attempt to Schneider. Long shift for the defensemen. They need to get them off, and they can on this dump back in. And they've got it again. The Warhawks in possession as they travel through center ice. Offensive possession here. Carried to the corner boards by Skinner. Stays onside to the middle. Loose puck regathered by Skinner. Save! A whistle and a rest.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
At the risk of jinxing it, I don't think we've had a scoreless period in the series yet.
It's on you. That's on you.
Defensive zone win. Pitching it to Powell. Long pass up the wing to Byers. He takes that one right ahead. Good pass. Flings it. A lightning-like glove save.
I was fully expecting the score right there.
I kind of was too.
Good face-off win. He takes that point pass. Chooses the corner for this. Back and forth they go between the points. No room for a pass. Hangs onto it. Still no shot. Deflected off the blocker. Picked up by the defense. North Dakota's looking to headman up the wing. Shoots one and a save. South Dakota's skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. The Warhawks.
Relwit's family is checking in. Good to hear them, or good to see from them.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
The Wings power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Clean win on the draw. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice.
I like the Mystery
Couldn't get
Science
through. Shoots one.
Theater
Can't
3000
get it
reference
on net.
from Jamie Hyde in the comments, but I don't know that most of our fans are
right to
old
the
enough
point.
to get that. Peter has no idea.
I have no idea.
Many yards gained. That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time.
You got to battle through a screenplay.
I'm only 23, okay?
Once
Been a
we're
long
allowed
time since
back
this
in the
wasn't the
office,
dark
or I'm able to
variety
get back to the
stop for a goalie.
office,
Down in the butterfly
you're going to
turn aside.
summer movie camp in the office.
We've
on
already established
Netflix.
that like multiple times.
We have a winner. And that one sent back out to center. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Snapping a pass to Russell. Nearing the final minute. This is a goaltender's puck, and it's played by Ben. Sent along by Russell. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Laid on to Murphy. Shot. Oh, and it's off the mark. And sent down to Murphy. That one is pointed to him. Under a half minute. Waits with it. South Dakota's power play did not do it for them.
Some power plays are more important than others, and when you
Score! Welcome to the playoffs, young man. That's the
Fans, I
first.
wish you could see the death glare I'm giving Ken right now.
13.8 seconds away from getting out of that one.
This has been quite a night for him. He's had his fingerprints all over this game. He's been on the body. He's shown some skill. He's gotten to the front of the net. I'm really impressed with what I've seen from him tonight.
South Dakota's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Oh, he made him stumble.
First by number 4. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 47 seconds.
A wonderful save, and that just beat the clock too. Opening period is complete. The Wings leave the ice with a 1-0 lead.
Please don't throw any
That's
objects
on
off or towards
you.
the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of any object is
Murphy's late period tally has
I just
made
said
all
that
the
we hadn't had a
difference.
period that
And
had
we'll
gone
call those
scoreless. I
coaches
didn't say
to say something.
that we
Intermission is here.
couldn't score ourselves either. Could have been 1-0.
Oh yeah,
Toros.
it definitely could have been, and you would have still jinxed it, which would have been fine. I would have been okay with that. But it's not. It's 1-0 bad guys.
Toro was getting doubled up in shots that period. It's 12-6
Second period about to
in
begin here. Let's
favor
take a
of
look back at the
South
first.
Dakota.
What impressed you most?
North Dakota's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover.
Larry
I'm sure
McFall
the
once
coaches
again
addressed that
with
problem
a world
in the
record
intermission.
Zamboni.
Underway in period 2. Didn't drag it very well there. Loose puck. On to Skinner. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Fires! Perfect tip by the stick. Terrific shot. A score! And the game is even.
Our guest star, Mr. Jay Buchholz.
There we go.
Want to score goals, especially off of rebounds? Go to this area.
Nice stop on the initial shot, but he's not able to cover up the rebound. The goal scorer gets there first.
North Dakota's got this game even up now, and we're still in the second period. Good help for the centerman.
Did that really just say marry me? That's
The
funny.
Warhawks wheel it up the wing.
time of the goal, 47 seconds.
Puck picked up here. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. The Wings have it up the wing. Oh, great cut. Into the end of attack. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Nice face-off work. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. That shot hit a man. Bunted down. chip to Murphy. Wonderful block. Looks ahead to start something. Pitching this one to Crew. One into another.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Propelled to Connolly. Has it picked up. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Trying to go to Juris. Gains the zone. He throws it there. Waffle boarded. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. That one's off the frame. Down to Stinger. Tremendous pressure. And on to Stinger. Looks for room. Swung back to the point. Ronta's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. Good pass up that left wing, and he's got it. Rister! Oh, a close call there.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
Right in that catching glove. Good work.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Just a bit over 4 minutes have been skated here in the second. 2 goals so far, divided in half. A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Shot on. Good quick poke check there. Now it's directed to Albrecht. Passing one off now to Connor. Blocked away. Onside. Gives it over to the point. Wonderful wrist shot. Scrum over, puck kicked. And directed up the wing to Harding. That puck careened out of play over the glass. Didn't look like anybody got hurt there.
Wells reads the play very well. It doesn't take much to see that it's an odd man rush, but he finds the puck and makes the stop. I'd like to say that I think this game is going to open up and there's going to be all kinds of chances all over the place, but both teams have really adopted a
Great save in close.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Just missed the net.
You know what, Doc? I can see why he missed the net. There was nothing there. He tried to be too fine.
Picked up by the defense. Moving it to Nielsen. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. North Dakota setting things up in their own end. Great job on a cut pass. And that's an offside.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Takes a shot. Oh, stick save. Puck covered, whistle blown.
You know, earlier we were talking about the broadcaster jinx,
Routine
and
stop
I'll
for
get
the
away
goaltender.
from
The
this,
shooter's going to have to do a much better
this game
job
specifically for
challenging
a
him.
while, but I think I've told the story before. My first year in Minot, I was determined that I was going to prove that there was no such thing. And we had a goalie, Tyler Parks. He was our first ever D1 commit.
The Wings with a
And
face-off win.
3 games in a
That
row,
puck's
he
loose,
took a
deflected
shutout into
away
the
by
third
Irwin.
period. And I made a point to say that he was working
Right
on a
where the
shutout,
boards turn, he's got
only to
it.
have the Toros give up a
South
goal on the
Dakota's
next
in
shift.
control of the puck and neutral
Ever
ice.
since then,
Gets in and he'll look over
I tend
his
not to point
options.
those things out.
Sticked away.
Until tonight.
Puck covered, whistle blown.
Fair. This isn't real, though.
It's still on you.
The Wings with a clean win on the draw. Hanging on to it through
I'm just
center.
glad I'm not going to be I'm not going to have that pointed
The
out
pass
and
is off
quoted
mark.
in the
What a chance that would have been.
newspaper again.
Wonderful save of an all-star Sean. North Dakota's got possession in their own end. taken over again. Puck is thrown to Byers. Good place to shoot from. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance. The Warhogs up the wing lodge the puck. Wrist shot. Not through. The Wings in possession as they travel through the neutral zone. Shoots one. Got his stick on it. North Dakota's leaving its own end. Gains the zone. Walking a thin line near the border there. Good try there. The Wings looking to head man up the wing. And front. Shoots. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
You don't get many better
I'm curious if any
opportunities than that.
Aberdeen
Great
fans
save.
are tuned in to our simulcast here.
Stretched out as far as he can
Will be
go.
nice. You
Just
got
got a
if
chunk
you're
of
an
that
Aberdeen
shot.
fan and you have a comment or a question, feel free to drop it in as well. Obviously, we're more Toro centric here on the Toros feed, but
You don't say.
we'd we'd love to hear from you if you're watching or listening from Aberdeen as
Solid,
well.
clean win.
I know Mrs. Langer
pass.
was tweeting at us the other day
Ball that stopped.
on the Twitter account, so it's good to see her
Moved along
reaching out.
and in. Whoa, what a play! And he steps across the line. Shoots. Oh, and he missed the net.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
The Warhawks control the play in the defensive zone. He's got that point pass. Paddled aside. Wells decided to cover.
I don't think the shooter got much on this, but the goaltender makes an excellent stick stop on a relatively easy shot.
I don't know about you, Peter. I know it's just a video game and in no way
Good job
has
on the
any
draw.
impact on the reality
The
of the North
Wings
American
continue
Hockey
to
League,
probe
but
up the wing.
I feel kind of tense with this being an elimination
Gives
game.
it to the
Oh, yeah.
Really
Which, by the
good
way, the
deflection.
Bobcats did get eliminated.
Oh,
Son of a gun.
First ever in the playoffs.
There's not one facet of the game that this rookie hasn't shown that's in his toolbox. He's been on the body. He's shown some skill. He's made some nice plays. Shot the puck really well. I've liked this game.
South Dakota's gotten a one-goal lead and lots of time left in the game. We're still in period number 2. And the face-off's won.
Scored by number 9. Assisted
He's in on an onside play.
number 18.
And it's a good pickup.
11 minutes, 45 seconds.
The Warhogs in their own end controlling the play. Enormous collision.
Oh, that is a bone crusher, Doc. He went right over top of him. That hit was delivered with intent.
Corral. Terrific interception. Stinger's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. Puck loose, now picked up. Wanting to generate something up the wing. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Pass off the mark thanks to the defender's stick. Looking to Stinger. Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. That puck's still alive, but a great glove save. The Wings lug the puck in center ice. That puck's loose, defended away by Irwin. Takes that pass from the other point man. Not through. He gains the zone. Shoots one. Save. Good, solid defense there. Corralled it again. Goes right past. Gaining space, maybe time. Jack's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. One-timer. They can't find the target.
He was trying to be a little bit too fine there. That's why he missed the net.
The Wings are starting back in the defensive zone. Takes it right back. One-timer. Oh, and he misses.
Well, he doesn't miss by much there, guys. That's a terrific shot. He just slid it past the outside of the net.
North Dakota's looking to head man up the wing. Using the point. He's got it. Great stick save. Got that pass in the corner. Fires. That hits somebody. Solid rub out. No out of bounds in this sport.
Oh, he had nowhere to go on that play.
He's got it. Perfect pass. Don't always have to use the boards. Those big pillows on his legs came in handy then. Two sticks together, they cancel. And offside is called on the play.
Wells has to continually bail his team out. They keep giving up odd man rushes. He keeps stopping the puck. The Wings do an excellent job limiting their opponent's shots on net. One of the main reasons is how many shots they block. Over the last few games, it's a crazy number.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Directing that one to Connaughton. Pass attempt to Schneider. Pitching it to Ranta. Shoots. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. That one's right on his stick from the right side. Nicely done with the interception. Snapping a pass to Connaughton. Thrown to the slot. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
You're not going to beat a goaltender of this caliber with that shot. That's a pretty easy blocker stop.
Good face-off win. And he's hammered. Stopped him from going any further. Good intercept. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Nearly grazed the iron on that.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chance is handed away.
The Warhawks with possession in the defensive zone. Pitching this one to Stinger. Around through the corner right now. Outstanding work with the glove.
Barlow's skating ability gets him into position here to deliver a crushing hit.
I'm sure Marty would like to see Bartu hit like that next year.
So far to this
100%.
point. He has been busy. He's had to battle traffic, yet he stopped just about everything as his team leads.
"40 minutes have been played here and still more to go. A well-deserved rest is at hand.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
I don't know if you heard that what the PA announcer said, but vintage jersey.
Or at least now. Will it
Someone
stand
wears a
up?
vintage
We go to break.
Toros jersey, opening night from year one. I'll give him a couple drink tickets.
A big period there. Toros 15 shots to 8 for Aberdeen, but
40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here.
Still
so
down
take us
one.
back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
Warhawks are down as we get ready to start the third period. From my vantage point, Doc, they're lucky to still be in this game. They've turned the puck over way too many times.
And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. win at center ice. Now what? Puck loose, couldn't get through. South Dakota's in their own end, carrying it on. Pass cut. To Byers. Good standing poke check. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Turned a shot on net. Oh, stick save. Trying to go to Byers. And he gains the zone. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Whistle blown, play stopped.
Toros finally get their first power play of the game, and it's a big chance here.
The Wings guilty of a minor
facing
penalty for
elimination in the
using the
third.
stick blade. Just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1.
To number 22, 2 minutes.
They shot it back down. Now they can get ready for another rush.
4 seconds.
And in flight over the line. Took that right away. Got the pad on it.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Defensive zone win. That was a great job. Shot back down. More time off the clock. Slid to Irwin. At the point, big shot! And that one's sent back out. Ben's able to handle this one. And now it's directed to Stinger. Passing one off now to Irwin. Ripper! Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Up to the point. Glides across. Tries to clear. That's a solid play, and he keeps the attack going with this. Skates out with it. No room for a pass. Looking for room. Chips it back. Forks it to Irwin. Big shot from the point. Skates out with it. To the point to Juris. Sends it across the blue line. The Warhawks' power play has ended. What a great chance to tie the game.
Well, they had a couple of really good chances there, but weren't able to cash in. And so now that the power play is over, they find themselves trailing by 1 yet again.
Devenberg. North Dakota up the wing. Good shooting place. Got it in his own end. Save! He covers and holds on.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
Clean win on the draw. The Wings have possession in their own end. Moving it to Versi. Still has control up the wing. A shot, not on the net.
Missing the net that badly, there's going to be a teaching point coming from the coach when he gets back to the bench.
Great pad stop. North Dakota's in possession as they travel through center. Using the point. Great chance, but he missed.
He had enough room there to get that in the short side. However, he misses the net. And it doesn't matter how fast it is. If you don't get it in the 4x6, it's not going to go in.
Fires. Good pad stop. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Fires. Wide of the net. Puck is thrown to Delhusen. And they are in. Carried to the corner by Harding. Shoots. Great save at the edge of the crease.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
South Dakota's on the move along the boards. Gets in. What'll he do? Nice tip of the pass. pressing on with it.
Sometimes I seriously wonder what the
And the puck
computer's
gathered in by
actually
Harding.
thinking when it makes certain passes or
That
plays.
puck's loose. Good defense.
I'm going to guess a lot of ones and zeros.
Carries it to the corner.
Probably not wrong.
Perfect tip by the stick. Looking to Byers. The Wings are moving the puck in the defensive zone. A shot sticked away. Airborne to Pearson. Centering pass.
Back to your comment
The
earlier.
Warhawks
Is
wanna
it
generate
bad that
something up
I'm
the
actually
wing.
getting like nervous right
He
now?
imposed his will. Nicely into the zone. No luck getting through. Puck loose. That was a pass that just went south, and so everybody has to get back out. Up the wing, making some headway. And that play is offside.
I'm also thinking about when I
think
need
it's
to get
time we hear from Ray
the
Ferraro.
The Warhawks haven't helped themselves
pizza
at all. They've had a
row
lot
and
of
the
chances.
pies
no
and all that
puck luck,
ready.
But you've got to get the puck on the net when
my
you're in the
job
scoring zone.
and all the things that
What do
are
they say,
in the
Ray?
game.
Without bad luck, they'd have no luck at all in this one. Over 9 minutes have
Wouldn't
gone
mind a nice
by.
digital
It is
ribbon
a
around the
tight
top of the building
contest
like
thus
that.
far with the score 2-1.
We'll stick with the scoreboard.
He's got that pass off the wing and can move ahead. He lost it down to a knee. The Wings in their own end lug that puck along. Laid on to Schneider. And he drives on through center. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Directing that one to Irwin. Gets in. What'll he do? Shoots. Great glove save.
Well, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Wells is almost able to exhale. He's been outstanding throughout. His team has now stretched the game out offensively. I can watch these all night. What a great performance.
He has been remarkable tonight, Ray. It's going to be one of my 3 stars of the game, maybe the first.
Not mine.
Good clean win. Carries it to the corner. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. The Wings lug that along through center ice. Shoots. That shot hit a man. Gets that one on a cross. Off his glove. Sanders, shot on. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Pass attempt to Connolly. Brings a shot. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
With this puck being so close to him,
Conley's
this
a
is
new
all
one.
a reactionary save.
O'Connell.
Yeah.
Quick work on the faceoff. Not a hard hit, but effective. It's lost. Centering pass. Feeds the point. Lets it go. South Dakota's controlling the play in their own end. Gets in, looks over his options here. Good pad save. Pitching it to Stinger. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Gets it in a good place. Snapping a pass to Connolly. Pitching this one to Stinger. Good job with the neutral ice intercept. Points it. One-timer. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Wonderful block. The Wings carrying it in their own end. Pushing it on up the wing. On the Broda. Lets it go. An outstanding save.
I thought the second was the toughest.
Trying to go to Connolly. Into the attacking end. Gathered in by Irwin. Shoots one. Lets it go. Great save, point blank.
I know lots of people like high-scoring games. Well, actually, I'm one of them. But this has been almost like a well-played chess match. There's no room. There's no way that either team can find a way to get many more chances than there's been.
Blockered away. And he picks it up. The Wings carrying on through the neutral zone. Slides it to the point. Point blast! Oh, and that shot is way off.
I don't care how hard you shoot the puck. You can't miss the net that badly.
Loose puck knocked away by Russell. Flings it. It's redirected. Missed the net.
North Dakota's down. They're playing like there is no score up on that scoreboard. They've had plenty of scoring chances.
Big shot. Just wide of the post. Nicely into the zone. A shot. Outstanding point-blank save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Pete Spolar's checking in, saying he's holding his breath on each shot. I'm right there with you.
Good reach there. North Dakota's
I'm way
continuing
more
to
into this than
probe
I'd
up
like
the
to
wing.
admit.
It's same.
Lets it go. Terrific shot, but a save.
Not as nervous as that 5-on-3, but
Over 3
definitely
minutes still to go
up
in the
there.
third. And it is
And it's
2-1
a video
the
game.
score in this one. An enormous defensive face-off win. Got it in the slot. One, and there's another. Wells got the clock stopped. He and his team needed a breather.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
I don't know if I can point out a stat or not here, if I'm going to get accused of jinxing something.
We'll hold off until post-game.
Fair enough.
Schneider's won again, and so is his team. Everything's good there. Good work with the stick. Defender held his ground. Puck is loose. And that one went offside. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. It is a penalty call, and this could be huge in this game. Will it be decided on the power play? The Wings are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player.
Cue virtual section 113
North
now.
Dakota's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. They won that faceoff. Can they clear it? Cleared back out. Not much pressure there.
The Wings were under so much pressure, that was the only play to get it out of the zone.
Shoots one. Gonged away.
Yeah, you heard it. It hit him right in the mask. I still can't believe goaltenders back in the day did not have a mask on.
Got it at the point. Out to the half wall. Fantastic shutdown. Still no shot. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. It's dumped in.
Sometimes less is more, Doc, in this situation.
North Dakota's got it back in their own zone. And he steps across the line. Solid pass ahead to Skinner.
Oh, he just left me.
Puck covered, whistle blown.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Close game, final minute, no one leaving, more action. Oh, they got it out. They check the clock and prepare to defend some
Imagine
more.
Digital Benny
Now
will
it's
follow the
directed
guys
to
up the
Irwin.
ice.
Doing fine up the wing. shot on goal. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
And that puck will be handled by Dan.
Oh, he's still out there.
The Warhawks wheel
Now
one
they're
ahead
pulling
up the
him.
wing. South Dakota's penalty kill came up large on this one.
Sometimes you need a pop, sometimes you need a puck bounce, or you need a little bit of puck luck. They didn't get any of it on that power play, and they come back.
Score! The rookie connects in the playoffs. First time.
Ronta's got the goal, and this game is over.
That's going to be too much for them to come back from. That empty netter will seal the deal.
Neutralized face-off win.
By number 18.
The Warhawks with possession up the wing. Goalie is gone. Extra man coming on. Shoots one. Just wide. Disappointed fans in this arena as their team has not won, but for the other team a celebration. They have taken round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. No lower low in hockey than seeing your hopes shattered like this. This is not the time to analyze it. That comes later.
I'm really
The
sad right
handshakes are
now.
first. Tournaments are exciting, especially when they are well played. We look with anticipation to our next game. Hope you do too. Good night for now.
Bringing you back into the Bonfire Studios North.
So the Toros fall 3-1, and that will end the virtual Robbie playoff run. Toros do outshoot the Wings 38-31, but that's not quite enough as the fake season for the Toros goes the way of the real season and comes to a disappointing end. But I had a lot of fun doing this.
Oh, I had a blast. I had so much fun. Huge shout out to Bonfire Studios North, Sean Bachhoven, for letting us come in and use the equipment and the cameras. I mean, this is a great setup, and I had a lot of fun with it. So
We'll
you finish up with last minute graphic.
But even though the Toros are eliminated, it was a lot of fun, and we do have a lot of other things going on over the next weeks and months as we get you ready for Toros 10 in the fall. Right off the bat, Peter, you did a nice job today. We've started our Tuesday Tribute Series. Why don't you talk a little bit about what the series is and who you spotlighted so far?
So yeah, what the series is we're essentially putting a spotlight on local businesses, restaurants, corporations, companies, whatever, for what they're doing and helping the community in Minot. This week or last week we did Magic City Hoagies, which was really cool. They're giving away free lunches to elementary or kindergarten to 5th grade, I believe, students and Head Start students. All they're asking is for the students' grade and school. This week I spotlighted Marketplace, which it was, while they did cut their hours of operation, they're only open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. now. That first hour that they're open, that 8 to 9 a.m., they're only allowing people that are at higher risk for catching the virus and first responders and their families and medical workers and their families an hour to come in and have a safer, more protected ability to shop, get groceries, get whatever they need, get some toilet paper. And then when they close at 8 p.m., they are bringing in a outside company to come in and sanitize everything from the registers, the buggies, the hand carts, all the handles, everything, to kill off the virus or whatever that may have been contracted in the store, or just any other germs throughout the day. And then the employees are also going around and doing that to sanitizing the carts, the hand baskets, and the handles. So they're doing a lot, and hats off to them. They're also doing a curbside and delivery service for people that want to stay extra safe and just stay at home. You can head over to their website and do your online shopping that way.
I think Victoria and I have been doing it backwards. During the hockey season, we were doing grocery delivery just because with her working full-time and me being with the team on the road, we didn't have a lot of time to grocery shop, so we were doing the delivery while everything was good, and now we're using grocery shopping as an excuse to get out of the house. So I think we've been doing it backwards, but yeah, marketplace delivery is great. We do it all hockey season long. I absolutely love it. But aside from the Tuesday Tribute Series, we also have some other things going on. We mentioned it when we were talking to Jay Buchholz in the Farmers Union pregame show, which if you didn't catch, feel free when we're done here to go back and watch the beginning of the video. Jay was great, always insightful.
I meant to mention to him, it looks like he's still got the playoff flow going. Yeah. I did notice that.
So it was great to catch up with Jay, but we've got the Dash Toros signature summer items going. Jay Buchholz's black alternate jersey is up there this week, so our Joseph Argindigi's gloves, some signed pucks, and some other gear as well. Also this week we'll be launching, I believe on Thursday, the Grantley Johnson Memorial warm-up jerseys. Those will be auctioned off with the proceeds going to his family to help offset medical expenses. So definitely jump on Dash and bid on those. We've also got the Toro Stay Home Challenge going. Braden Bar 2 has challenged fans to see how many times they can juggle a puck. We'll have new challenges throughout the summer as well. Jump on our YouTube, our Facebook, our Twitter has the link there for the video, as well as all the rules. Just basically take video of yourself completing the challenge and post it with the Toro Stay at Home Challenge hashtag, and you'll be entered to win prizes. What else do we have going on? Toro's Weekly tomorrow.
Yeah, Toro's Weekly.
We'll be right back here tomorrow night.
So you can catch us here on our Facebook Live, our YouTube page. We'll have 2019-2020 Toro's captain, the 9th captain, as you said earlier, in Toro's history, on the show, Cole O'Connell, a good friend of Jay Buchholz.
And what else do we have? Oh, tomorrow, aside from Cole O'Connell, we'll also have Sarah Schlecht from the Minotauros Booster Club announcing the scholarship winners, a couple of scholarships there for guys. I don't have the winners, so I don't know if they're guys who are going off to school next year or if they're guys who will be back with the team and able to have that money sitting in an account waiting for them to go off to school.
Next week, or tomorrow, also is the end of week 5 of the Signature Summer and the start of week 6.
And last thing before we go, I guess the North Dakota Warthogs are no more. We'll go back to being the Minotauros. So,
R.I.P.
But we appreciate everyone who jumped in on the fun with all of that. Had a blast this last week doing the virtual Robbie Cup with all of you. We'll miss coming into your homes every other night, but we'll still have Toros, semi-weekly, I guess we'll call it here through the summer.
Semi-weekly, bi-weekly, whatever you want to call it.
So until, about this time, 7:30, so in 22 and a half hours or so.
We'll be right back at it.
We'll be right here at the Bonfire Studio North, and Peter will be in the driver's seat tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So until then, thanks for tuning in. Sorry we couldn't bring you some more wins, but that'll do it for the virtual Robbie Cup. Until tomorrow with Toro's Weekly, I'm Ken Oda. That's Peter Theodos. Thanks to Sean Bachhoven for getting us through on the stream. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.